It's getting out of hand already. I get it, dude. He beat me, what, like 50-something to 22?
58 to 22?
Yeah.
Dude, my team is nasty this year.
And my team's actually pretty good. Oh, shit. Dude, that Foster guy, I tried to trade for him. He's good as shit, and he's young. God damn, what happened? Pick six?
Yep. Cat threw it, lobbed it to the flats, and Dahmer jumped it. Well, it wasn't a bullet. Press and hold.
Second and 10 coming up. I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back.
I wasn't cover two, playing underneath there.
This one is over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week. And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now. First down, Mariota. Firing quickly.
Wow.
And that's complete. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I can't right now because I'm in the middle of a game. As soon as I'm done, though.
To put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? It's who are the freshest guys.
Try and hurt somebody.
Nice. Take out CD. That works too.
Please no. Please no.
Let's go. Yates.
Yep. I traded up for what, the 6th pick, and then I had like the 10th or 11th pick.
Dude, I'm so pissed that you swooped on my pick. I was trying to trade. You fucking
I swooped so quick on that.
You weren't even thinking about trading. I brought it up, and fucking Jeremy wanted to be a little dickhead about it. And you kind of overpaid, but whatever. I mean, I guess you didn't if it works out for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Might miss that. Yep. He's way off.
Fucking Mariota's showing me he still has it, and I should have never got rid of him.
Yep.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football. I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't
Dude, I hate that crap.
Oh, there you go. Henson just got hurt, I think, right there.
Who?
Henson, my return man.
Ah, that's not anything big. You
No. He was laid down after the play. I don't know.
Because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything.
Oh, dude, that shit's so wide open. I just couldn't have time.
That's called setting the tone right away. It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync.
Good shit, Gabriel.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
The possession catch, and he's a 96 overall.
Dude, I said the same shit. He was making some bullshit catches with them, too.
It was a possession catch.
There's one where it looked like his back was broken, and he still fucking caught it.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he'll take this from 140.
47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Ooh, Shark has eclipsed Calvin Johnson's catch numbers. Oh my God, Calvin Johnson,
Whoa.
731.
Damn, that was a good jump. I thought I had him on that break.
Dude, what the fuck? How did? Oh my God.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
I had a bad receiver in there for a sub.
Yeah.
For that play.
Flash was wide open.
Was he? Shark was open. I just had trouble fitting it in there.
If Shark and Flash are both in press, it's Flash all day.
Oh, did you see that? You'll see it in a second.
I'm turning the sound off on here because I want to just listen to it and watch for a second.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Did you see that play, Josh? The defense?
Into enemy territory. That play going for
Did Josh just mute me?
yards to start the drive. First down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, Herbert. And this one into the hands
Flat.
of DJ Shark. Touchdown!
Oh, God.
Touchdown now on the year.
Let's go.
These guys have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Without a doubt, the fade route is tough to stop. If your wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page and the ball is placed in the proper spot.
And we can break
I feel you there.
drive down pretty easily. One play, long touchdown pass into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Ooh.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Fuck, dude, those are 2 good receivers.
Seattle now ready to march on the
Nice.
field. And last time, not only the turn,
Glenn, you want to
but
go
that
and do this?
turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse
You
than
wanna drop
others. You get
yours?
an empty possession, pump the ball away,
Oh, shit.
get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over,
Yeah, my line's pretty good.
Dude, his O-line's stupid good. My D-line's solid, and I couldn't do shit.
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
you better be. because
I
it's
100%
gonna
regret
be a long
trading
day
Flash.
for you.
Mariota on first down. And he takes
Wow.
this one down almost all the way.
Dude, Henderson's getting worked.
A good pickup there at 22.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now. It's Crawford.
Oh, let's go, Ortiz.
It's going the other way.
Okay.
Over the 29-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on
Idaho
back-to-back
guy?
drives, fumbles on their last 2,
Idaho guy?
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Ouch.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off
The
balance.
ball's not loud.
He did. And now the throw taken in by Chark. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last
Turn
two
is loud.
plays.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside.
Throw one up to Flash, Mike.
It's both feet down for the completion.
What? You want to see Flash?
Just a 50-50 ball.
All right, here. Let me see if I can get Flash a ball.
From the gun, Herbert. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught.
He's a beast.
As his guys are in for 6. And his
Briggs,
guys find a
the
way to
rookie.
stretch that lead. A sensational
Oh my God.
one-handed grab in the end zone for the
That was nasty, right?
97.
So nasty.
Dude, I didn't even touch it. I just let him catch
he's number
it. I was
97.
like, I ain't
He's
fucking
only
this
like
up.
a 72.
He fucking triangle catches it on his own.
Yeah.
You gotta have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Got him back, boys.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again.
Yo, Ricky, why haven't you responded to me?
Pretty limited involvement down on
Why
the
haven't you
shoulder.
responded to me?
Time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting
Or why
with the
haven't you
running game
responded to me? Or
and
why haven't you
continuing to press the
responded?
running game.
Why haven't you responded to me?
A little bit now, but bottom line is he
Motherfucker.
hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Too high.
Oh,
Established that running game yet.
how did he hold on to that?
Responded is not a word.
Be taken down, but
Tripping.
not before they work it across midfield.
Yeah, bro. I'm high as fuck, bro. I really said responded. Like in that, Yo. Am I what?
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the first.
Dang, he's mad. He didn't answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On second down, it's Crawford. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard.
I gotta secure the edges better.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run pass numbers are
I got these Trump fans like on my dick right now because I put a comment. This is so funny.
Oh,
On first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dude,
He will
yeah,
lose
bro.
a yard.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big time
Other
play
side is
for
gonna
their defense.
fuck us, bro. Just
On
pick the
second
first.
and 11 now. Mariota. And
Guys right below
incomplete.
us down there.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of
Thinks the
play calling
president-
defensively.
he thinks the president
You and
runs
I
shit.
often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think
You're
shit,
right. They
Ricky.
seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but
Don't talk
over
that
the
shit.
second quarter,
Oh, you should listen to
time to
Ricky.
change things. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well
Alright, now,
short
Ricky,
of
can you
what
turn
he
me
needed.
Tristan?
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. We've got a 14-3
Mike, we
ball
play
game
Warzone
with
or
2
what?
minutes left.
yeah,
in
bro.
the
I'm
opening
almost
half.
at halftime in my
Coming
game.
up at the
As soon
half,
as
a
I'm done,
reminder,
I'm
we
done
go
for
back to
Warzone.
Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as they get to the
Ooh.
football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Let's go.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
What?
The 30, the 20, and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. In for the score.
Yo, can we approve user-to-user
His
first-round
guys are gonna
trades?
add on to
They
their
are approved.
lead.
They are
Now
approved,
for the
right?
point
Alright, cool.
after.
Yeah,
Ricky,
you
let's
can do
go.
user to user.
Let's go.
You just
how
can't
about-
change the
Yeah.
computer for a
And it's
first one.
21-3.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
I want to
man.
give. Alright. Ricky, I'm not giving you a fucking 6th round pick in Meta 21.
The kickoff unit is
Dude,
out
what
on
are
the
you talking
field,
about?
and
You
they
brought
will
it up.
send this
And then you
one
pulled out a
away.
Madden 21 trade up your ass in the nowhere.
This is taken at his 4.
No, I didn't. I
And
texted
he'll
you the
get
guys
up
that
to
I
about the
offered you.
26-yard
Don't ask
line
me.
just
I
across the
gave you the offer.
25.
Ben already said he's not going to sanction any trades
The
for
Seattle offense
Madden
now set to
21.
come back out on the field. And this, let's face
Yeah,
it,
it
an
doesn't make
important
sense,
drive
dude.
if
You
they're
can't
going to
do
get
that,
back
right?
into this ballgame.
Think about going into
Right.
the locker room down 21-10.
I mean,
As
dude,
opposed
if
to
I
21-3.
if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But I'm telling you, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it.
A little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3.
Oh, dude.
Ah, fuck.
Discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching
This guy,
the
he's got like all his
21.
catches. I say his like I'm not playing the computer.
Now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A first down throw for Mariota. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Mariota again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call.
Dude,
and
Murray
it's
has
3rd
fucking
down.
tip drill. How did he not pick that?
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks.
Oh, my
but
God.
you try and find
I
a
had
way to
3
get
pick
back to what you
opportunities.
were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So this time the protection
Mike
holds
put
up
him
for
out
him
of
just
the
fine,
feet.
and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Burrow's nasty.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really
As
is
Herbert
no
threw
need to do
7 in my
anything
last
crazy.
game.
The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half.
Oh, flash.
There's a part of me that looks at this and says,
That was
first
just
half
CD
going
being
my
dumb
way,
there.
I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
I can't believe he was a 59 overall when I
Seconds
first
to
got
go
him.
in the first half.
That's
of
wild.
play.
It is. Juan Gabriel. He's a 88 X Factor.
Now closing in on a 200-yard first half through
Who
the
actually
air.
has his X
It's
Factor
1st and
activated.
10. Operating from the gun. Herbert
He was a superstar dev.
in a double
Dude,
coverage,
that's
and it's
bullshit.
intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Yeah, he was a superstar or star dev. I think he was a superstar dev, like hidden. It was hidden or whatever. And I picked him in the 5th round, and it just happened to be a good dev or whatever.
Absolutely perfect sense. Run it,
Look at
get
this.
out of there.
How is this
Just
an interception?
the pressure of today's NFL.
Yeah.
The high-powered offenses that you're facing, man,
Well, how do I
force them
see
into
this, like,
saying,
trending on
let's try and
Twitter?
get some more
Receiver.
points.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
I was trying to play.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10.
I'm just gonna take a knee, brother.
Past the
GG.
25 and up to the 28-yard line. So
Nah, I gotta get off.
visitors to take over on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff,
Hey, Rick, just hold them off until I get there.
halftime, just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Let's go Flash.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
GG.
Handle any adjustments that might be
Fucking
made
42-0. Holy
That'll be
shit.
marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Yeah, your ass, Ricky.
So from Seahawk territory,
Burrow
now
is
it's first
deadly.
and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Still testing out what he can and can't do. Still throwing a handful of picks, but he's also making it nasty. I think he's an 87.
Herbert.
87 and he's a rookie?
Looking left side.
He's the second year.
Complete.
There
And all the way
Hey, let's go Flash.
touchdown.
we
A
go.
big play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys
felt like we
find a
were
way
missing
to
something.
stretch that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He won't trade you Whitfield.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Trying to
They were
start
down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
What are you saying right now? They turned out after they
Mariota.
fucking my team field.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Mariota now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. Working out of the gun, Mariota.
Yeah.
He can't even close it out.
We just got out.
Across midfield before going out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Did you say you have to put a disc in?
And
No,
he'll get
back
it
out,
inside
man.
the 40 to the 39.
Back out, man.
7 yards there and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a
Yeah, dude,
good
I got the
play.
external
And not
driver's
only
clutch.
that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and
I know
8.
the exact struggle you're talking. That's why I got
2nd
mine.
and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
His ass.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain.
Yeah.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mariota now. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or
Yo,
so
Ricky, you got an
short.
offer for me or
One
what?
hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding position,
Well, if you have,
and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance.
Shit, that might be worth it. A round 5 pick, an extra top 5 pick.
Closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
But that means no more Eagles, and that's just not going to
So
happen.
here are
No.
visitors to take over on offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
Thought about
Obviously, they'll be
moving.
open to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you
And for
dude,
a
the
third
fucking
time tonight,
tip
he's
picks are
intercepted.
stupid in this game.
Picked off right around the
Yeah.
43.
It's like it gets tipped, it's getting picked. There's no, like, you know, before it would like bounce around and nobody would catch it. Like, no, it's guaranteed to be caught.
Last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even
Yes.
believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being
Ooh,
tested.
Lions pulled out a 1-point win against the CPU. Let's go.
Dude, Lions are nice.
Yep. They're gonna be dangerous.
Right side here, and that's complete.
Don't underestimate them.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good
for one of my
14
buddies.
to Seahawk first.
A rando that Gene brought to us.
So here's a first
Yeah,
and 10
pretty much.
at the 38.
He's a friend of the Black Knights, if you guys remember him.
From the gun, Mariota. And he's got his favorite target
And then
yet
Cisco's a
again.
friend
It's
of
complete.
Ponce.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
No,
No.
Phil was Pat's, which is currently Nighthawks.
Tight ends are created
Yep.
equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
All right, I'm out. Later,
So
dude.
even though he caught it,
All right, later.
couldn't turn it into much more.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a
All right,
linebacker,
fourth quarter,
this is going to be the result
28-9.
every time.
Back now in Seattle, Washington.
Or
It's
maybe
the
running
Seahawks
the
with
ball.
possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Now the throw here complete on the right
Well,
sideline.
can I do this so
And
people
it'll be
can't
brought
see
down
my
inside
fucking,
the
like,
20 at the
the
19.
shit that I interact with on Twitter?
5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
I don't know.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw,
If I leave a comment on a fucking
quick hitter here, it's
profile,
complete.
I don't want somebody to be
And
able
they'll
to
bring
see
him
that I
down
fucking left
at
that
the
comment.
13-yard line.
Just make it private.
Up, and that's a first down. Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of
No, I
his
don't wanna
pass
make it
attempts
private,
on
though,
this
bro.
drive so far. They'll run it now out of the gun.
He's asking how he could be sketched
And
without
he'll be
making it
taken
private.
down here at about the 11.
No, dude, because if I click on my profile
2 yards
and I
the
click on
carry
like
there,
tweets
it'll be
and
2nd
replies,
down.
I can see like my replies to other tweets. I don't want
Yeah.
other people to see my replies to other people's
Once
tweets.
again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll fight his way down inside
just
the
liked
10 to
it.
the 9-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Oh, right.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his
I don't
coach
like how
prior to the
fucking
game.
social media
He's
does
definitely
that.
one of the
Like, they
better
let other
linebackers
like
reading a play
people I know
and
see my
flowing
comments.
at the stop before it turns into
Like, I didn't know
something
they used to be able to do that, bro. I used to fucking say some crazy ass shit to people.
And a pretty nice tackle there.
And not have to worry
ranging
about
out from
anybody
his
seeing your
free
shit.
safety spot as he'll stop
Yeah,
him
and then I
about a
found out
yard
it's
short.
like that's the
I think a
first
lot
thing
of
you
people
see.
ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens,
Oh, I had him.
the defense.
I fucking had
Won't
him.
have the touchdown,
Josh, are you
but
still
he
watching?
will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive
back
keeps
right.
moving.
Spawn
It's now
middle.
1st and goal.
Spawn middle.
Throwing is Mariota, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab, and the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to punch it in until that point. Point after, right down the middle.
All right, I'm
and
up
they're able
12.
to cut this deficit down to 12. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Pretty dope.
That led to the sack.
On third down, Heath. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
On fourth down, Herbert. He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Operating from the gun, Herbert.
Let's go. Benny Tor gets a touchdown.
From a yard out.
You know how hard it is? You know how hard it is to freaking feed Ben? It's so difficult.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
75 overall white receiver. Like 5'10".
Usually your rookie season
So
is a
difficult.
continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit.
Yeah, he's my 4th receiver, so it's even hard to get him on the field.
And sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
A drive that time of 6 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get up to the 29-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing, Mariota. Moving left side, and he's got a man. That's Buchanan. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now Mariota. Throw left side complete. That's Crawford. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To throw again on second down. Mariota looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Crawford.
Yo, what the fuck? You have this working?
Dude, wait for me. I'm about to be on. I got a minute left in the game.
Just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yeah, Mike.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Mariota. Open
I gave us the last one.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's
How did they
Seattle
recover?
football.
I have
Well, that
Shark,
certainly makes things
Flash,
more interesting. You get the
Gabriel
score, then you get
as
the
my hands
onside
team,
kick.
and
A
they
little uphill
muffed
battle
it.
still, but a start.
It's not mission
Alright, hear me out.
but the plan is
I feel like we
working.
should go
They're
back
in
to
a
all
great
pro.
spot right now.
Not
And the
because we
best
can't
part,
beat all
they put the
Madden. Clearly we
defense
can
right
beat the
back out on the
CPU.
field after having
But there's
already
a
scored.
couple people that I feel
And he'll be corralled
know
out
how to
across
really,
midfield
really,
down to
really
the
cheese the
45.
CPU.
11 yards there and a first down for
Okay,
Seattle.
me, right? But it's unfair to the people that don't.
Running back, and he's got
Right.
him.
That are not
And
good
they go
against all Madden.
backwards here,
So I think on all
losing
pro,
yardage back at the 48-yard
I
line.
mean, the
Everybody's
CPU is
cheesing.
gonna get cheese either way. There's only so much time in the fucking game, though. Either way, I'm putting up 60, 70 points. So is Jeremy. So it's, well, I'm not putting up 70 anymore. I'm probably putting up 50. But what do you mean? Yeah, I am, bro. Check my fucking stats, bro. I'm a beast. Anyways,
Looking to throw again
on all
second
pro,
down. Mariota is going to find his running back.
Everybody's putting up
And he'll
40
go
something.
down shy of the 40
exactly.
at the
Mike
40
gets it, bro.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
I think on all pro, everybody's putting up like an even amount of fucking points, and the people that are cheesing are gonna fucking cheese anyways, and the people that aren't cheesing are at least getting their fucking dev up.
Yeah, dude, I haven't gotten a Devin forever.
And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Yeah.
Now Mariota.
Let's go,
And this is
Ortiz.
intercepted, and that should do it. Good
That boy's on fire, dude.
position
He's got like
to the
6 interceptions on the season.
So this
I don't know how he's
drive
not getting a fucking superstar
It's a
dev.
victory for our
Stupid.
visitors, and they were really helped by their defense,
fuck off
forcing
Madden,
3
dude.
turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching
Just throw it in the
shutouts was big
commissioner
time.
chat.
That was paramount. But the big thing was
You know
holding
what? I'll
people
bring it
down,
up.
holding down their yardage, right?
It's worth
Don't let
a-
them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But
Worth
now,
a discussion.
it's about taking the ball
Worth a
away,
discussion.
taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
I know, but dude, there's no more
So for
good players.
Toronto, they're on
Like
a nice
everyone's
early
fucking, all
roll
the good
as they
players are
move to
gone. It's just gonna get even
3-1 with
worse
a win here.
because no one's
And
getting dev. So it's like,
He's right though. No, but he's saying like nobody's teams are getting that good because they're not getting their devs. Like it's harder for people like fucking Bills and Desperados and Josh and Rams to get good teams, like to get their teams in the 90s because they can't dev up because they're not even winning CPU games.
boom, money.
I get what you're saying. It makes a lot of
It's a valid
sense.
argument. It's a valid argument, bro.
Dude, it makes a lot of sense. I get it.
It's not like I'm fucking getting beat by the Redskins and I'm like pissed.
You did lose to the Redskins. Fucking idiot.
No, but it is a good point. Bro, I spent $20 on a vape that's supposedly 1,500 hits, and this bitch died on me already. Got it this morning. Like, what the fuck, dude? So whack. I'm about to take it back.
All right, let's see. We're waiting on Jason, and that's it. Jason, Redwood, and Falcons. Oh, you wanted me to check on injuries, right? Settings, league settings. Injuries are off, you're correct. I'm gonna turn them on right now.
Mike, where
Got
you at?
one down below me.
But I need you in my life.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, let's go left.
Dude, there's a lot of shit you could fuck with
I'm
in
going
here.
left.
Alright, injuries are back on. And Mo, I'm switching games now.